What have I been able to accomplish? My biggest goal 8 months ago when I started working with Rob was trying to stay healthy during what was going to be for me a fairly rigorous training regime for the Ironman. Throughout those 8 months, we probably had a half a dozen issues, all that I have had have been persistent issues for the last 20 years, but we found ways to fix them. And so my goal was to be able to get to the starting line of an Ironman and be successful, and that's what we were able to do. My name is Todd G. I'm an investment banker. I'm 50 years old. What I like to do in sports, I like to do a lot of different sports. I like to play golf. I love triathlons. I swim, bike, and run. I finished my first Ironman triathlon about a week ago. I stay very active. I've always been very active in my life. Why do I do all of it? Part of it is I like the competition. I enjoy racing. I enjoy being fit. I enjoy feeling healthy. I do it because my kids do it as well, and it's fun to do some of these things with them. I came to Ascent Physical Therapy, one, because it was referred to me by a friend in Atlanta who I respect a lot. I spoke to Rob on the phone, and part of it was I liked the way he thought about working with people. I liked the fact of the convenience of coming to my house. And I liked the fact that it was different than other physical therapists that I went to. In the last 30 years out of college, I've probably been to half a dozen or even a dozen different physical therapists for various illnesses and issues. And the way Rob thought about it and treated it was definitely unique. I've done acupuncture. I've worked with a chiropractor, certainly for my back. And then I've worked with a lot of different physical therapists. I've even done things like looking online on YouTube and figuring out the right stretches for issues, which honestly never really helped. A lot of different things that I hadn't done with prior physical therapists. One, I got a workout routine to do during the week when I wasn't with Rob. And so it wasn't just stretching. It was active mobility. It was active stretching. It was rolling. It was things that I hadn't done before to help with any issues that I had. The manual therapy, when I saw him every week or every other week, I think was probably the biggest impact on trying to keep me healthy. The issues that I had, he didn't just try to figure out the pain and stop where the pain was. He figured out what was causing it. And I think that really helped me be able to stay active and stay training. I didn't miss any training from injuries while we were working together. One of the biggest things that we did, and this was at the outset of the training, is Rob did videotaping of me with running. I am a heel striker. I've always been a heel striker, but more than that, my heel was striking pretty far in front of my body. So shot going into my knee, shot going into my hips, which is a lot of the reason why I persistently have knee and hip pain. He changed the way I run. He shortened my gait, he shortened my stride. We worked on things that I never would have thought about, like not twisting my foot when it lands on the ground. All of these things I think played into the fact that helped me stay injury-free. Running was always my Achilles heel. It always caused injuries when I got up in mileage above 35 miles a week. For those that haven't tried it, I think a lot of people look at physical therapy and they take the most convenient approach. They take a physical therapist that's nearby, one that's at work, one that they can just see on a regular basis. The issue is they don't always treat the issues and causes of pain, and you wind up having persistent pain. My advice is to give Rob and his team a try. One, they would meet the convenience of any physical therapist that I've ever worked with, and I just think the way that they treat is unique, and it certainly has helped me in not only this training, but work we did before this training on my back.